Hey, what up, Dronies? It's your boy Corlax here, back with another Throne and Liberty video. This time I wanted to show you my tank perspective of Tier 15 Island of Terror, just the entire fight, but this time I will narrate it for you and give you some tips and kind of what's going through my head throughout the fight here. When you get up to these high tiers, it really is important to hold aggro, so I have a lot of extra aggro specialization on. You can see on my bar down there, along with Devotion is like a must, and so is Bastion for these really high trials, and then I like Da Vinci's to give us extra DPS. And like Kyron Senju right there, you can see in our guild has two Arc Boss weapons, and look at right there, he pulled aggro. And I even have, you know, Piercing Strike on and all that, he still manages to grab it. So overall, I hold it for the rest of the fight, but you really need to hold aggro and hit your blocks and rolls. These high trial fights, it's like the most important thing. Boom, you can see I hit my roll. It's so important for these high trial fights, for your healer, etc. Start with the rat phase, which everyone should know the rat phase by now, but ideally we have the 3 baiters, and so obviously, you know, grab your flower as soon as you can, and then right after grabbing your flower, you want to try to get your aggro back as quick as you can. So use all your aggro skills, get some damage in, try to get your threat and aggro up quickly. Now this thing, let's talk about this, the fireballs. You do need to block this. It makes it so much easier for your healer, and then you need to get cleansed right there so that you can block his tail whip, but you should know that by now. A bow player should be purifying touching you so that you get the stun removed so you can block the tailspin. So again, you can see I'm hitting all of my blocks here, and that's really the important thing for us. And then your DPSers here should be clearing the geysers for you when the fire comes down, and you're going to want to grab the hatchlings in the center. That's our job as a tank. They're going to be trying to clear the smoke, so you want to get all these hatchlings. So as soon as they spawn, I'll usually rake them or just save like a Piercing Strike and hit them all and try to grab them all for our DPS. Again, boom, you see I'm hitting all of my blocks. You can see our whole team, our whole party's hitting blocks because you have to. And here comes the fireball, boom, I block most of them to, you know, mitigate the damage, and then my healer immediately purifying touches me. We just ran this a ton, and so he's on it really quickly, it's hard to see, so I can block the tailspin right after. And this is kind of how it goes. Now this is the other important one, you have to watch out for where the geyser is going to spawn. And again, you should know this from the lower tiers, but boom, we can see it's right there. He's yelling out the pin, but I tend to just keep an eye out for it as well.
Oh, no, I didn't
You're going to drop down immediately, and you're going to have your bubble popped. And again, for us as a tank, we're immediately getting back in there and just trying to get aggro as fast as possible. Boom. Again, I'm blocking the fireballs there, as you can see, to make it easier for our healer. Purifying touches, and I block the tailspin. And this is really how the fight goes. The really only difference is, you know, the geyser is going to pop twice, so you're going to have to fly to the next one. And then we have the fire wave mechanic, which in my opinion is the most difficult part of this fight, which you see here. Now, and so with that skill that the crossbow has, I'm able to evade all of the range hits, which makes it so much easier to jump that last wave phase. So you don't, it's not necessary, but if you are running this as a high trial, I recommend trying that as a strat. It works really, really well. And then from there, it really is just kind of rinse and repeat. You really just got to try to, you know, get a good static, keep running this over and over. They are really, you know, they're difficult when you get this high. There's no doubt about that. They are definitely grueling and not for the faint of heart, but if you get a good static together, they're really manageable, and you can keep pushing higher and higher, and they start to get more fun. And you obviously, this is an incredible way to level up your runes and get your gear score high. So, and that's really it. Boom, every time those fireballs come out, you want to be blocking, get aggro. I'm giving Devotion and Da Vinci's to my DPS. And again, you want to, another thing is saving Stalwart Bastion. I pop that when the wave mechanic comes. You want to use that wisely, you know. Use it to help your heals if someone misses a block, etc. And if someone else misses their block, that means my healer has to purifying touch them, risking my life, so your whole party really just has to be on it. That's really the whole fight, guys. You can see the hatchlings come up, boom, I grab them again.
Yeah.
So my DPS can focus on the geysers without worrying about the hatchlings slowing them down. Get aggro, get ready for those fireballs.
2's good, 1's good, 4 is good.
Boom, there come the fireballs.
3 needs help.
I'm gonna get it. It's good. I'll make the second block.
The
Two. Double, stay up, double, stay up, double, stay up. Four. Drop straight down, walk forward, you're good. Don't move, just DPS the boss, you're good. Go to 5 after the second block, you're good. Stack over here on me. Run back around after
Yeah, that's really the whole fight. So my crossbow player pops that move that lets you evade all the range attacks, and that just works so well for that wave phase because you don't have to worry about that last fireball that stuns you at all, and you can just freely jump. Otherwise, you have to try to time that wave and block at the right time, and it's pretty difficult.
Don't hit them on the way down.
And so there you go. You have the 2 different geysers at the end, and that really is the whole fight, guys. Our job as a tank is to just hold aggro, block these fireballs, try to mitigate as much damage as you can for your team.
I'm up.
I'm down. I'm up.
Grab those hatchlings, make sure your DPS and healers can do their job, and keep that up, rinse and repeat it, and just
we're popping remedies
try to stay calm and make sure you have to hit your
roadblock.
dodges and blocks. I can't emphasize that enough. It's almost more important than your rotation itself. You gotta hit those. Ideally, you gotta get everything together. So take a look at this again. The waves come, crossbow pops me with that buff. It's incredible, and so I can't get stunned at all by that fireball, allowing me to just easily block that and clear the wave, no problem. Again, you don't have to do that, but it makes it so much easier in our opinion. So as you can see, it works flawlessly. Our whole party stayed alive for this entire fight.
Oh my god.
I got
Yeah, good luck, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll link my disc. You can always DM me there. And good luck with the rune grind. Tier 2 is coming soon. I'll be making lots of videos on that and doing some more build guides. I'm still having fun with Thrones, so hope you're having a good time with the game as well.
I need to heal.
Hope you're able to get the clear. That's pretty much the whole thing. Later in this phase, it's hard to see your flowers. So when the smoke's out and you're in the rat phase, you really gotta look where your flower's at. Make sure you're ready to grab it, and you always ideally want to get the one that's near you. Don't be sneaking your partner's flower and effing each other over. So boom, right there you can see what it's like when he has to purify and touch someone else. He didn't get it off on me, and I take a lot of damage, but luckily I'm able to soak him up enough. But that really can wipe you. So make sure to hit those, and that's really the whole fight, guys. Good luck. Take care. See you in the next one.
Call it 1.
Boom. Okay.
Oh no, I shot. Fuck you.
DPS the boss. Stay where you are. Burn the boss. We might have to do a fire phase. Block. Now move around the other side of the boss. Play north side so you can get to 5 easier. Actually, everybody stay mid. Nobody goes 5. Everybody stay mid. Just keep DPSing the boss.
Look at that, boy.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh, guys. Good job.